I'm liking this daily video thing because I like the feeling of working every day. I actually think that for me right now, the concept of having days off is counterproductive. And I like the feeling that I'm working every day. So doing a video every day feels significant for that reason. Just like keeps me connected to my why, my purpose. It's more continuity and flow to the week. And I'm looking forward to building on this still further. I am also watching the interview by Lex Fridman of Volodymyr Zelensky, the Ukrainian president. And it's surreal to watch that. And I find it hard to follow when Zelensky speaks, partly because he's talking in Ukrainian, which I don't understand, and I have to read the subtitles, and it's hard to follow everything. He also switches between Russian, English, and Ukrainian, and I understand Russian and English. If he spoke in one or both of those, I think it would be fine. The Ukrainian makes it harder to follow. And as I'm watching it, I'm noticing how little credibility he has with me, not because I don't believe him, but because we've gotten to a point in the world where I feel like it's hard to trust any and all media. And if Putin were talking, I would have equally little belief about what he was saying. It's just hard to know whom to believe. Maybe you have to believe everybody in the sense that everybody thinks that their version of the truth is the truth. And maybe there are people who lie intentionally. But it's very hard to watch interviews and determine who's lying and who's telling the truth, or who's telling the truth about something that's not true, and who's telling the truth about something that is true. And you have people like Tucker Carlson who go over and interview Vladimir Putin. And on the one hand, I respect the fact that he's going over there. And on the other hand, I think that he's incredibly naive. It's just really hard to tell what's happening. Having grown up in a time when it was very clear who was evil and who was good. It seemed so simple. It wasn't, of course. And everything we were told might have been a lie. But it seemed very simple. And today it seems like there's no simplicity, like there's no truth. It's impossible to really know what's happening over there. And so I watch these things. I watch these accounts of Ukrainian soldiers fighting the Russians, and it's like, what does this mean? You know, my brain wants to search for meaning. It's like water trying to look for a resting place. Water will keep traveling until it finds a flat place or some place where it can come to rest. That's what my brain is doing. It's like, where is truth? Where is solid ground? Where is something that I can rely on? And I don't know if that's possible or if it exists, but I think the path to it is to just keep taking in as much information as possible. There's a theory that the chaos turns to order over time. Like, if there's enough kind of chaos, then kind of spontaneously it becomes a coherent flow that's orderly. And maybe through this chaos of information, if you take in enough of it, your brain kind of assembles it subconsciously, and then maybe you understand. Maybe there's an epiphany. And maybe there isn't, who knows? But I think I have to keep taking in information. Because it's not about whether I understand it or not. It's about whether I'm giving my best to it or not.